This venue has already hosted thrilling cricket today, and the conditions remain perfect. Cool breezy with the fast outfield that promises exciting stroke play and quick singles. So both teams comes with strong lineups and plenty of talent. This is BAYUEMAS Oval and MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship. Now you're heading into the game number 2, Pahang versus NEGERI Sembilan. And, this match is going to be obviously a fantastic one. It's time for us to go out in there in the middle to see what happened in the toss.
Of the day here in BAYUEMAS, and I have the two captain with me on my left. The captain of Pahang, Amaline, and the captain of NEGERI SEMBILAN is Juan Julia. It's time to flip the coin. Let's flip the coin. Heads hit the call. Tail it is. Pahang won. Amaline, you have won the toss. What have you decided and why?
We will go with fielding first.
What are the score you would like to restrict NEGERI SEMBILAN?
So we plan to give 120, and if okay, bonus if more.
Are you ready for this first game of the MCA?
Yeah, we are more than ready.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, Julia, please come forward. I know you have a problem with your throat, but let me have a few words. You have lost the toss. If you won the toss, what will you do and why?
If we won the toss, so we're gonna bet first. So it's lucky for us to have a bet first.
Well, how much total do you like to put on the board?
I would like to put more above 120. If we get extra, that's our bonus.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the news from the middle is Pahang has won the toss and she has decided to bowl first. Do not go away. We'll catch you soon from the com box.
So that's a news from the middle at the toss. We have witnessed Pahang will be bowling first in this game. So both teams comes with strong lineups and plenty of talent looking to showcase skill, strategy, and determination. So what an atmosphere! What a beautiful venue. Women's cricket in Malaysia has been gaining momentum rapidly, and tournament like this highlight the growth of grassroots programs, interstate competitions, and support for emerging talent. Players are not just competing; they are pushing the standards together. So inspiring younger girls and putting Malaysia on the global cricket map. So Pahang and NEGERI SEMBILAN are set for a high energy clash. This is game number 2 in this venue. MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship 2025. They expect the tight bowling and aggressive batting and nail batting moments. So right from the very first ball that we can expect between these two sides. And what has just happened in the last match here at the same venue, Sarawak bundled out the Kuala Lumpur, and what a game! And even I can't believe my eyes, like what I've just witnessed an half an hour back ago in this venue. So even I didn't came out from that situation. I mean, talking about that previous match. What about this game? These two sides are ready, and even the straight umpire and also the leg umpire is ready. So this is John myself in the com box, and my co-commentator Kamran was there in the middle at the toss. So now he is ready to hold his mic.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much, John. Yes, it's the second game. There you go, the first ball underway. Riley up on the money, hitting straight long on fielder. The fielder has been set. Riley deep mid wicket and deep long on. Right away open the account. Rain, Amina, and Juan Julia, captain of the side of NEGERI SEMBILAN. For the captain there, John was so happy from the result of the toss. Juan Julia said that he wanted to bat first, where Amaline captain of Pahang, mentioned that he would want to bowl first.
First extras on this match that came from Ainul Fatiha, Nurin Imanina, and one will be the two openers from NEGERI Sembilan. So the second game of the MCA Women's T20 Championship 2025 BAYUEMAS Oval, Pahang winning the toss, and they've decided that they want to bowl first in this game. Made an interesting decision, I guess, to bowl first at this venue, while the weather conditions are similarly helping them a lot, I guess. And even the previous match we have seen, that's a wide signal came from the straight umpire.
Yeah, that's very interesting to see whether how this game gonna be. Whether the first game of the day, we're making each one of us on the toes, and till the last wicket, it was very nail biting game, and that's how it's supposed to be, John. Every beginning of the tournament to keep everybody entertained.
And yes, early morning conditions can offer bowlers subtle advantages. And right now, the weather and the climate is actually looking very great here in this venue, even if the pitch appears flat, a bit of breeze and morning moisture. So this could be the early advantage for, I guess, NEGERI Sembilan. A good shot selection by the batter, but this ball is not going anywhere.
The captain of both sides is the national side, where for the captain is carry a lot of experience, where both of them will want to do the best for the team.
Three more to go. First over, Ainul Fatiha started off very well. So increasing the chances of taking early wicket. They do have some proper and strong bowlers in their lineup.
Yeah, I know Father looks very decent bowler. That's why they have been given responsibility.
High full toss. There is a lot of chance for the batter to swing her bat. No ball call from the straight umpire. It is going both the ways. A free hit in the first over, Kamran.
So we get to see more drama in this game. Let's see how the batter dealing with this one. Julia, the captain.
Popping out of the crease, there is another chance has been taken by the batter to go for the bigger one. But this is not clearing any bigger elevation. Just 2 runs.
The first no ball has been bowled in the very first over. Interesting.
Again, a width has been given by the bowler. Fantastic shot by the batter. It seems like that the chase is on from the fielder. So should be some extra bit of runs coming for NEGERI Sembilan. 1 over done and dusted. 9 runs on the board for the loss of no wicket. So bowling first gives Pahang a clear target to chase. Knowing the exact score required allows batters to pace their innings very well here. Straighter delivery, but this is going too wide. No need to wait for the umpire signal.
Starting with the white, all these youngsters need to utilize it. They have to bowl stump to stump. That's all they need to do.
This decision can also be a part of the psychological strategy. Aula. So, Negeri Sembilan batters will be having more thoughts in their mind. And that's a big shot selection from the batter to go for a bigger one. Boundary coming up for Negeri Sembilan.
That kind of authority shown by the Marine. What a stroke that was. Putting some power in it. First boundary of the first innings between Pahang and NEGERI Sembilan.
And interestingly, for the pace bowler, you don't have a slip fielder. That too inside the power play, the first 6 overs. Quite an interesting call from Pahang.
It's quite surprisingly to know because they're using similar wicket, John. And that means the wicket has been used. Yes, it has put some roller on from practicing, just try to make it straight and a bit, making a condition. And that's another white ball. In general, whoever win the toss, they would want to bat first because they will try to get the advantage of the lower side of the wicket. When you playing second game with the team in the surface, later on, end of the innings, that wicket gives you a lot of trouble.
And there are a lot of full toss being bowled in the last 2 overs by Pahang bowlers. This time came from Aula and giving a lot of more opportunity for the batter to get those runs. Nurin Imanina, 7 of 8. Played it nicely in the offside.
That was a quick run between the wicket. Run between the wicket is crucial for every game, and in particular when you're playing T20, most of the runs come from the boundary. Yes, but in this case, you need to also chase and steal the singles and make those singles to doubles. As important as is hitting the boundary.
Played it elegantly. I guess there are some possible chances. The ball might be kissing the boundary ropes. I felt finally it touched it. What do you feel?
Well, I guess it does touch the ball. Even the ball does not have much pace. Let's have a look once again.
Finally, at that last moment, and even the fielder came out to stop the ball. But you just have to give the credits to the fielder. She has just came with a lot of confidence to stop the ball, and she didn't lose her hope. So 2 overs got completed here. Negeri Sembilan looking on a good touch. 22 on the board for the loss of no wicket.
Right away, starting with the spin as usual. As any other team in the world will do the same fashion.
This is going to be a brilliant option being used by Pahang, bringing Musfira Noor to bowl at this situation. There are some possible chances when you do have the right bowlers in your pipeline. If you just go back and think about the previous match, there is a battle being went between Pooja and Mahira. So this similar instances definitely will happen. There are some more possibilities in this match. That's a wide signal coming out from the straight umpire. Extras is going to cost a very lot for Pahang.
Better delivery. I think that's the right channel to execute it, where these batters tend to hit more of like to hit more spread of the wicket. Keeping it away is the better option, not as much.
No big boundaries and no sixes being scored by Negeri Sembilan, but still they may be counting on the power play to hit as many as runs. Also, they get a few boundaries and sixes will be on their thoughts for sure. But what made Pahang win the toss and they want to bowl first?
Well, probably they may have look at the batting strength and see whether they'll try to restrict them as low as they can, and then they will try to put the on the chase when they come to the chase, and they will put the best troop on the top and see how it goes. That could be the idea. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense for me in this point of view as well. Looking at the surface, playing the second game of the day, it is very much unplanned for me.
Luckily, this over it's been so far well good from Muspira Noor. Last ball to bowl. Chance for the cotton ball. Oh my dear. She would have been gone for that. And she is smiling.
Or what else you can do? The smile will probably make her release there than putting in hand on his head and wondering what have I done, girl. This could be the first breakthrough. Chance was created, but let it go. 3 over gone, 28 for none.
And you know very well in the practice, or maybe if you are doing any drill before the match it starts. So these are the practices for the catchers being very helpful from the coaches. So maybe she would have given a little bit of try on putting her one hand towards the ball.
Absolutely right, John. I think every catch create a lot of possibility too. That's why they said catches win the matches. You catch even the difficult one or the easy one that really create a chance for you to getting a step ahead towards the victory or restrict the team.
They want those runs. Negri Seblan. But have you noticed that thing? Norin, Emanina, and Van, they are not in any rush mode here. They doesn't seem like they are frustrated. They're just playing their original game and they're just sticking to their basic plan.
Yes, indeed, they are. They are taking one boat
4.2 is on the progress right now. But NEGERI SEMBILAN 35 on the board for the loss of no wicket, stepping out of the crease. Immediately trying to charge up the bowler, Musfira Noor. He's bowling her second over, 2 dots. And that's a straighter one, I guess. What an absolute pitch of a delivery from Musfira, trying to control the runs. So putting that same amount of pressure on the opposition to get off a strong start, the breakthrough can disrupt their momentum and make the chase easier later. High chance again. Oh, run out opportunity also. So 2 opportunities in 1 ball for Pahang. Musfira, she is getting that same amount of opportunity what we have witnessed in the last over? 1, 12 of 10. 1 more delivery is about to bowl in this over. Quickly timed it perfectly. And what a time has to witness this beautiful shot that came from the batter. 1, stepping out of the crease. Full toss delivery. Goal by Musfira. 5 overs got completed here. NEGERI SEMBILAN, 38 runs on the board for the loss of no wicket.
That's really good run between the wickets, these two. One, Julia and Noreen is steady the ship. Looks like a very comfort and good going partnership for NEGERI SEMBILAN. They will be very pleased at the moment. He's through the gap and chases on, still chasing the ball. That comfortable 2 runs for the batter, Juan, Julia and Noreen. They have been so good so far. Run between the wicket, have been stealing the run. Seem like they're mastering it.
Considering this pitch behavior over the time is so essential, Amilan is the bowler. She's bowling a second over. And short ball, tempted the batter. Easy throw for the fielder to collect the ball and to hit the stumps from that area.
Amaline is the captain of the side, Pahang. Look at that from where she's bowling, but still, Juan Julia has managed to pull it toward the square. He knew all these fielders are Riley saw on the boundary, and there is an easy way to take single. Amaline is creating the angle, but yet effective enough. John, look at her from where she's ending and creating that ball. If probably she put a little bit pace on the ball, that could be a better option.
Yeah, that's pretty decent one from Pahang. Obviously, if you look back at the first over has been bowled by them, not been conceded any big boundaries and sixes, but unfortunately, they were not able to take these 2 batters out. They're still trying out when they're facing as many as challenges in this game. And you just have to give the credits to Nurini Manina and Van playing a sensible game, not losing the wickets. First 6 overs just got completed. NEGERI SEMBILAN, 45 on the board for the loss of no wicket.
Well, the weather is slightly hot here in the biomass over. But all these girls are so focused, so much in the game. Sphera will continue her third over. Juan Julia decided to dancing down towards the ball. Hitting so well in the gap. Taking 2 runs, comfortable runs.
There's 47 runs on the board from the NEGERI Sembilan. It's amazing to see their batting stuff right from the very first ball of this match. Masfira Noor, still Pahang, thinking of to get these two batters out. Now Juan is on strike, bowling from round the wicket. And women's cricket in Malaysia has really been picking up the pace in the recent years, as you have mentioned in the previous match. The MCA has been investing a lot in the grassroots programs, interstate competitions, and talent development. It's great to see how these tournaments are giving young players exposure, confidence, and a real platform to shine.
Yes, indeed, they have been focusing now more of development for the grassroots cricket here in Malaysia, and they have been investing a lot of time and money for all these women cricket here. They have just played the Women's Super League in Sarawak, as well as they followed by the 5 T20 games against Nepal, and then followed by this interstate championship. This is a great platform for all these youngsters who've been part of a different team to showcase their talent, to highlight themselves in this stage, as well as if they are lucky to have some national or international faces in their team to be shared. It seems like a very silent over for Pahang. Just 3 runs been given, and that's the end of over number 7, 48 for none.
Seven overs have got completed here. The openers have been confident and steady, finding the gaps here. Coming out of the crease, chance for the cotton ball, I guess. Oh, my word. Not for the very first time, but this time it should be the different ball, Amalin.
Yes, indeed. Let's have a look once again. That wasn't a really tough one, but slightly quicker. It really have a better grip on it.
Cotton ball opportunities. You won't get this moments like uh, easier in a game like this. Pahang bowlers will need to tighten their lines, vary pace, and create pressure to force a mistake. So that's why they're still shuffling up the right bowlers which they have in their pipeline, coming up with the proper spinner. And what a reflexer that was from the fielder.
That's so far they have been bowling well. Even equally, the batting has been so far good. The two batter is making sure to keep ticking the scoreboard, stealing their run. The run between the wicket has been so good so far. That's 50 up for the NEGERI Sembilan in 7.4 overs.
And have a look at the adjustments from the batter. The scoreboard changes immediately, and you can see how these batters are putting up the contribution for their side. NEGERI Sembilan, they're looking on a fine touch, right? The first 50 runs came for Negeri Sembilan in just 7.4. So this is like a total domination from these two batters, even though they might be not regretting, I guess, even if they didn't score any bigger boundaries or sixes. Luckily, this ones and twos and threes like this is helping matters a lot for Negeri Sembilan.
I think that's the right strategy. But that we come to in over number 8, 54 for none.
No big change in the bowling lineup from Pahang. Again, they want to continue with the same strategy, I guess. But still, they're just finding the way to get these two batters out. Nurdin Imanina, 19 of 27. And what a contribution this has been so far from these two batters.
Yes, indeed, they have contributed so well at the moment. They are still there in the middle. But I believe that Amalin, the Pahang captain, should come up with a different plan as the plan does not really helping her. All they need to do is to get the wicket. If these two batters settle down, they have already in the momentum where if they still remain standing there till 14 to 15 over, they can be really in a good position to put some good total on the board.
As a batter, it make you to give you the right choice apart from the seeing the scorecard of 55, and you're still going on the right track, scoring runs for your side. How do you progress this 55 to 100 or 150 or a 200 to get the right total for your side? So when you were at the toss at the middle, you were asking questions to both the captains, and both of the captains very well, right?
That's right, John. I've seen them playing a lot of cricket here and witnessed their game and all this time on the leg, wide ball. I think if, in my perspective, in my understanding, if a batter like this is settling up, you should not be able to let them settle. You need to make sure to bring quick changes. So when you're bringing a similar bowler or the same bowler, because they become very much predictable because they already know these bowlers are awake, how they are bowling line, where the ball there comes and what not. So as a batter, you become very much comfortable. With that, come to end of over number 9, 58 for. Coming back to my point is they need to bring a lot much changes to create possibility to not allowing a batter to settle down. When you bring new bowler, the batter has to be wondering, oh, what come next. At the moment, for me, these two batters look so comfortable as a similar bowler has taken the ball again. Amalin, the captain of Pahang.
The openers have done a fantastic job so far for Negeri Sembilan. Call came from the non-striker, but one batter is in the big problem. Finally, she might be happy. Landing safely at her crease. Coming out of the crack. And that's a good shot. Good shot played by the batter and just a single.
That was really good stop there on the mid off fielder. just allowing them to single, surely saving a couple of runs for the team. I tell you, John, it's not so easy. Uh, in such condition, it's so hot. I was down there for the toss, and trust me, I was completely drained within a few minutes. Oh, that's a chance of run out, and that's the first run out for the Pahang. They were looking for the breakthrough. Julia wants to take a single. Nurin wasn't ready, but that the happy faces tell you the story how pleased they are for the first breakthrough, and the heavy heart and step going toward the dugout. Well batted, Nurin, scoring 22 of 30 delivery.
The partnership between Nurin and Van standed up for 60 runs, if I'm not wrong. So have a look at this 59 runs, how it came for Negeri Sembilan. But I would say, after such a solid start, that's a real disappointment for Negeri Sembilan. A simple miscommunication, a moment's hesitation, and the fielder made no mistake with the sharp throw at the stumps. You never want to gift a wicket like this, especially when things are going smoothly.
Yes,
Run out
indeed.
hurts the most.
Time for a water break. We'll come back shortly. Welcome back after the quick drink break. Well, John, let me tell you, there has been a similar story almost. Both the innings, the first game 9.1 over, there was a wicket fall, and then we have a water break. But this time, just to go further, 9.3 wicket fall, and we have a water break. It seems like the day is going almost similar fashion. Roller coaster, run out been happened in the first game, as well as the first wicket fall here for Pahang. Run out as well.
And even during this drinks break, I was just thinking and giving a thought on this. That's such a soft dismissal, isn't it? Like you can't simply throw away your wicket like that. Oh, another same problem, I guess. Not even in a short period of time. Just few seconds back ago, before the drinks break, Negeri Sembilan have lost the first wicket. In the same way, again, Negeri Sembilan is losing the second wicket. It's like deja vu. 60 for 2 right now.
It's not happening. What's going on, John? We would just talk about running out and how this has just happened right after exactly one ball. Miscommunication is clearly not looking at the ball, where Juan Julia know that the ball is going straight to the hand, and where another batter. The team was in a rush to runs.
Two wickets in this over. Amalin, maybe she would have not given a thought on in this, like the two wickets might be falling in her over. One. She's going to be the belief and the trust and each and everything for Negeri Sembilan. Someone has to take the responsibility. 10 overs done and dusted here. Negeri Sembilan 60 on the board for the loss of two wickets.
They look so good here at the moment. Scoring 60 runs, just losing their two wickets, and right after one ball, another. Surprisingly, not to look at the ball and just leaving the crease and rush for the single, which is a very basic thing where all the coaches will tell you when the ball being hit, the first thing you need to do is watch the ball, where the ball going. So there's a change in the bowling. New bowler has been introduced from the Golden Help end. Oh, that has been given out. Another wicket fall for the Pahang. It's now it's a rain drain system. Losing their third consecutive wicket. Look at that.
What made the batter to play a shot like that or to leave the ball? She completely misses the ball, and Negeri Sembilan is 60 for 3 right now. In just 2 overs, they have lost 3 wickets come run.
Exactly, lost 3 wickets within a 4 deliveries. So can you imagine? The wicket, then dot, and the wicket, and wicket.
So you're counting on each and every ball being bowled by Pahang, right?
That's right. Well, we have seen a lot of run out, John. Even the first innings, the first game, and also now this 3 wicket has been bowled purely just run out. This is something not really usual for me to see.
$10.1. Negeri Sembilan, even they couldn't believe their scorecard. The only set batter is at the crease is 28 of 30. Right from the very first ball. There are no other rest of the batters not able to give a proper contribution to join and bat with the van. So that is creating another problem for Negeri Sembilan, I guess.
Yes, indeed. We have witnessed plenty of extras in the first game, and also the same fashion is carry on to the second game from by the Pahang at the moment here. Less control on the ball.
First ball was a wicket, and then the dot delivery, Sharifa. I think you are the right person to call this full name correctly, right?
Correct. For me, these names are usual to pronounce, as I've that's been called no ball. That's another opportunity, and the best thing is to see if Juan Julia will be facing the set better, will be facing this freebie, and we see how he's taking the advantage of this no ball.
Again, stepping out of the crease, going out for a bigger one. but this time she didn't get a much bigger elevation. So today, this is the another thing that we have to discuss about this particular one. No sixes we have not seen in this last two games, right, at BAYUEMAS Oval.
Yes, you're right. There's no sixes has been hit, and I'm hoping to see either this game or the next few games till the end of the tournament to witness some big sixes being hit. So T20 is all about all that batter miss, the keeper miss. He's on looking for two. Would they get 2 runs? Juan Julia say, no, hold on. We don't want to lose another wicket by running out. That's a good call. 11 overs gone, 65 for 3. Well, this is a new bowler has been introduced, and right away. Right bowler.
11 overs been bowled in this first innings, and that's a good shot selection from the batter, Zayan Nafisa. I hope she has got a lot of burden in her shoulders to join and bat with the said batter Van. Probably for the next few overs, if they continue like this, yep, I can put a good total for Negeri Sembilan. Probably they might be finding out 120 to 150.
Julia is creating some pace on the ball. That's the reason why she's stepping out, because she's not getting enough pace on the ball. Yes, John, the captain of NEGERI Sembilan, has mentioned during the toss when I asked the question, how much total do you like to put? She said, I like to put 110, but if something above than that, there will be the bonus. So probably they are. She is looking to eye on it as she's batting beautifully here in 30 runs and 32 deliveries. All she needs is one good partner.
The partnership to set the tone for the innings. One played the anchor role, while the other kept the scoreboard ticking with timely boundaries. Few more deliveries yet to go in this over. I know short ball, and maybe she might be felt disappointed on bowling that extra.
Well, I think she just tried to roll her arm, not to really, or she might be probably looking for the turn. But in this situation, when the ball is not going in your way, the way you wanted the ball is all you need to do, just to making sure keep the ball line straight and forward towards the stumps. So that's the one thing that you need to do. Where I can see here, Amaline is trying to tell the same thing.
So this MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship is happening at different venues, BAYUEMAS Oval and STC Oval. So every over feels like a sparkler. Some glowing quietly with singles, and others bursting like crackers with wickets and boundaries. So So what I would just want to tell, it's a festive mode, both on and off the field. And in the next 2 days, we are about to celebrate Diwali. We continue to celebrate cricketing spirit this Diwali week.
Yes, indeed. There's a lot of colors all around when you go on the road. People are rushing to the markets, to the shopping malls, to the stores, getting their favorite colors and dresses to be ready for Diwali. But there you go. And they are seems like finding momentum, looking for those singles and doubles.
So it looks like Diwali vibes have reached Malaysia too. The way these players are going, we might just need earplugs for all these fireworks on the pitch. I guess maybe like if you have noticed the schedule of MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship, when I literally saw the 20th is the rest day. So which means MCA wants them to enjoy this Diwali, right?
Exactly. It's a multicultural country here, three races, Malay, Indian, Chinese, but yes, the culture is same. The race is different, but everyone is celebrating Diwali here because there's a lot of friends and family, mixed culture. That's the beauty of Malaysia. John,
Yes, so that's nice to hear. 12.1, 131 of her 33, and she's just playing like a lone warrior. Such a fighting spirit, this champion. How many times we have seen she has played a role like this? Oh, played in reverse one for the very first time in this game.
we are witnessing a lot of things happening from the very first day and many more we are looking for. Let's have a look once again. There you go. Nice. And you can expect these kind of shots from her. She's very capable of doing this again and again. And probably we witness many other cheeky shots later on, or probably today in a different, or in the next few days till the tournament ends, from different players and different teams. All these cricketers are very talented, and nowadays this cricket, John, has come with a lot of shots, a lot of strokes.
She's pulled out that reverse very cleverly. Didn't see that coming, I guess. The fantastic improvisation under pressure. Look at the calm and analytical presence of mind from Wang. So that shows the experience. And now she is playing that sweeper very well. Oh, she has got a lot of fancy shots in her batting, I guess, Kamran.
Indeed, that's what I mentioned, that she's very capable of doing this often and again, and that's the reason why, when the bowler is bowling to you way out of the stump and you come up with that reverse thing, what the bowler will do, if I bowl there again, she will gonna go again reverse. Where she keep it a little straighter, this is where she go for a sweep. Clever batting.
Full toss one, but this is not going above the waist. Even controlled it nicely and well played by the batter. Just a single, 13 got completed. NEGERI SEMBILAN, 79 on the board for the loss of 3.
It's hot and humid here in the BAYUEMAS over, the ground where a lot of cricketers' heart belongs to, the ground who has hosted a lot of international and domestic cricket, and yet another glorious cricket tournament organized by the Malaysian Cricket Association. That's been swept well and comfortable 2 runs. So it's a home for many cricketers who wish and play cricket here in this very beautiful venue. This weather is very challenging for these cricketers. I can clearly feel the heat even we are sitting in the comb box, but I can feel that heat coming through the glass.
Not only that heat, and also you might be enjoying this climate a lot, I guess, from the early morning. You get to witness this two beautiful matches, and also you might have seen many greatest T20 matches at the same BAYUEMAS Oval. You might be enjoying a lot, right? A beautiful weekend, cricket in BAYUEMAS Oval in Malaysia. So you can't ask better than this to the God.
Perfectly said. Yes, I am always feeling so blessed and pleased. Oh, that's you miss, I miss. That's what the keeper says. Free given 1 run. That would take some extra bounce where the ball has been just past the keeper's shoulder. Coming back to your point, yes, John, it's blessing. I feel that God is giving me chances to come, and that's my dream to be in the ground, even though I'm playing, mentoring, coaching. As far as in the ground, I feel myself. I'm happy.
That's so far as smart batting from NEGERI SEMBILAN. They don't always need a boundaries. The singles and twos build the pressure beautifully. So that's a situation for them. This is exactly what they needed in the middle pace. Sensible cricket. The ball won't be getting that much of a grip for the batter to play. And what a chance from the bowler to take that simple catch. But I should not call it as a simple catch. That is absolutely definitely a big try from Ainur. In this same match, we have already seen 2 to 3 cotton ball opportunities for the Pahang bowlers. But this time, this bowler has taken that catch and just simply, turning towards the straight umpire and signaling it. And I'm taking that a beautiful catch.
Well, that was a exceptional catch, John. She have made some effort. It's very difficult for the bowler to bowl and then Riley up. When you go to the opposite hand and drive it towards the ball and catch it, that's really good catch. 4 wicket gone, 14 overs gone, 84 for 4. New batter making her way in will accompany the captain, Ignore Achilia. Seems like they're introducing the pace here, taking a long run up.
"14 overs has been done and dusted NEGERI SEMBILAN from the 10th over to the 14th over. So it means in the last 2 to 3 overs, NEGERI SEMBILAN have lost 4 wickets. And you might have seen and noticed that the 59-run stand came for the opening partnership from NEGERI SEMBILAN. But what made them to lose these 3 wickets in just a short period of time?
Well, that was really interesting to see one after another. Right after 4 ball, they lose 3 wickets. That was something that I can't really believe it. That's a good stop there by Pahang captain Amalin. He's giving a duty in the mid wicket region, short mid wicket region. Ainul Fateh looks a very promising bowler to me. Thinking a short run up, but very slow and steady. He has some push, some quick hand. There you go. Quick hand. Stepping down, hitting straight to the long on region for a single.
From 87 for the loss of 4 wickets, Negeri Sembilan, they still have a lot of time to post a good total on the scoreboard. They even know about their opponent, their competitor, Pahang. They do have a lot of ability in their batting unit while they come and chase this total. So, Negeri Sembilan, surely they will be looking to post a massive total on the scoreboard. So that's why I've given account to 120 to 150 would be the right total from Negeri.
That's well said. Yes, I think from here on, looks like they will be able to easily put 120 plus plus, depending on this partnership, as it's crucial because there's another 4.1 over remaining. Juan Julia looks very comfortable here, scoring 42 runs and 44 deliveries. On the other hand, Noor Attila is playing a very good role. It's just rotating the strike. That's also one of the important things to do, the rotation. It will be the key to keep taking the scoreboard. So there we come to end of number 15, 90 for 4.
"15 overs have got completed. Negeri Sembilan 90 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Yeah, 142 of 44. And the last match, Kabita putting up a good contribution. But this match for Negeri Sembilan is one and only one.
That has been ball white, another white. Ainur is just try to hit the finger on the ball, not try to get the turn on the ball, which is a really good idea. The captain of Pahang. Oh, that's a really good shot. The catch it is there.
When you have a batter like Van on 42 or 44, this will give you an extra bit of confidence and energy for a co-partner like Nick. No, again there is a problem, I guess, with the bowler. I know, but we have seen the extras right from the very first ball, I guess. So this is like creating another bit of problems for Pahang, if I'm not wrong.
That's exactly. They have been bowling so much extra. So far, 18 extra has been bowled in the total of 93 runs. So these youngsters have to bowl more often, as much as they can, as long as they can. Because what I see, yes, they can bowl. Another wide has been offered. What Yes, they can bowl, but what make you different or what make you as a good bowler is to be consistent. It is very surprising to see that these youngsters are compromising on the consistency. I was watching the other day Pakistan and South Africa test. On the first day of South Africa, they have bowled 90 overs, and only five extra has been bowled in 90 overs. Can you believe it? The consistency.
And you might have seen this viral and trending video of Hayden Markram searching for that ball, which has been landed near to the boundary ropes for so long time, and finally someone noticed it and told Markram that this is the area where the ball has been landed. You can go and take the ball. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
viral video. You can search in YouTube also.
there's plenty of videos. There is a lot of catches, a lot of things going on all over the world. Cricket has become so much in every continent. Before, where was only Asia Cup, Emerging Cup, Tests, and that's one day, and World Cup. That's all. And now every country has their own league. Not only those who are internationally, but also those who are associate member. Look at Nepal. They have their own league. So much cricket. Look at Dubai. They have introduced T10. So much cricket and so many things going on. For that, we come to end of over number 1698 for 4. So definitely, it's very hard, John, to keep tracking everything. But yes, it's very surprising to see so many things that's going on.
Yeah, even I was actually, looking very curious in that video when I saw that when I Hayden Markram was searching for that ball and it landed inside the boundary ropes for so long time. Finally, because of the cameraman work, Hayden Markram, could identify. Okay, this is the place where the ball has been landed. So you have to give the big credit goes to the cameraman for showing us the angle. Sometimes in cricket, because of this cameraman work, we will be able to get this live moments for all the spectators who are watching from in and around the world of cricket. So it helps the sports broadcasting a lot. So cameramen are the real the backbone of sports broadcasting.
Exactly. Because ball tracking is one of the hardest job when it comes to the cameraman, rather than just catching one angle, rather than like tracking. Tracking is a tough job. Well, there's chance of the runner. Will Amalin able to? Oh no. She was a bit soft on it. She could have hit that one. He came on the ball so well. She could have just hit direct.
100 runs up finally on the board for NEGERI SEMBILAN. Coming out of the crease, this one going bit longer, and that doesn't clear the boundary ropes area. In fact, they have the fielder out there. Oh, she might be looking a little bit of tired. Maybe, I guess her energy didn't drain out.
It's very difficult. I can tell you how these two batter, especially Juan Julia, who's been there for quite some time. I can imagine how much she will be drained out, but still, yet she's walking out and hitting the ball so hard. Definitely good talent. That's one of the reasons why she's been a part of the national side. And also, let me tell you, she's a wicket keeper, so she is set up every single ball. So also, this is kind of a fitter. This time the bat gets some edge inside edge and running through the boundary. Chase is on. They're able to take 2 runs and they are settling with 2.
17 overs has been got completed. NEGERI SEMBILAN 105 for the loss of 4. Cricket truly never sleeps. It's happening in every corner of the world. And that's what the Kamran has also mentioned. The last over from the international arenas to the local grounds, the game continues to bring people together one delivery at a time. So cricket is buzzing everywhere. The passion for the sport knows no boundaries. And even in the last match, we were discussing the new format is going to be it launch in cricket from January 2026, the Test 20. So
Well,
that's the
what's the
beauty of the sport.
rules? What the rules will be for that
Oh,
format?
I'm following a lot of sports, bro. So it's very hard for me to, stick on to only one sport. So yeah, definitely we will get to know
Soon.
because yeah, maybe in the upcoming months, the schedule and the fixtures is going to be released, and I'm pretty much getting excited to watch this new format. And not only me, as a sports enthusiast and also as a sports lover, as a cricket lover, this is going to be a big treat for all the cricket lovers.
Yes, indeed, and I'm also very excited to see how the rules gonna be applied and what other terms will be followed. It's gonna be very much interesting to see another format. It's crazy but exciting.
And gone. No need to wait because the ball was getting a little bit of turn. So that's what Sharifa was still turning and looking the straight umpire, whether he is going to raise up his finger or not. My goodness. Juan is going back to the pavilion, I guess, after standing so tall from the very first over. And yes, that hitting very plumb on the middle stump. So 105 for the loss of 5 wickets here. NEGERI SEMBILAN, again, they've lost their important wicket.
But even Sharifa wasn't really convinced enough. The peel wasn't really impressive. Sometimes umpire does not give you out when you are not really shown interest. Even sometimes you really convince umpire just by appealing that loud and convincingly. So I was lucky that Sharifa has got through with that finger up by the umpire, but unlucky for Juan Julia, who has been there for the ball one till now, scoring 43, 47 runs and 50 deliveries, just 3 runs short for her first victory, 50 of this tournament. Nevertheless, Pahang will be slightly released as the dangerous batter has departed. New batter City is gonna give a company Nick Noor.
Balls down the leg side and giving much more opportunity for the batter to play that shot, a boundary for NEGERI SEMBILAN. So I just have to check my watch. When I witnessed the last boundary in this match?
It's been quite some time, John, and that's a very good thing for the NEGERI SEMBILAN to come out with that boundary, which much more needed. We were talking about 120, and this is almost the 18th over is going to be end. This time again, once again appeal, but yes, clearly ball going down the leg.
There are a lot of similarities if we compare the last match to this game. In the previous match, we have witnessed back-to-back wickets at the regular intervals in both the sides. But this game is all about NEGERI SEMBILAN batters. they did a fantastic job right from the very first ball, putting up that opening partnership for 60 runs. And then now you see Pahang turning out this game into their end. So that's why the shuffle is still happening in their bowling lineup. Only one boundary being conceded by Sharifa, and she has taken a big wicket. This has to be noticed.
And will continue her last and final over. Wild swing. That's a bit of fumble. They will take the advantage of looking for the second one. Very good running between the wicket by the NEGERI Sembilan batter. They have been good. Run between the wicket has been a top notch.
NEGERI SEMBILAN, if they need runs, definitely they have to push. In life, for us, there is no one is going to push, right? If we need something, you have to push it. So that is the positive quote which I would like to tell for NEGERI SEMBILAN. They've already got a good score in this match, and they still look very, very well balanced. 112 for the loss of 5. They still have a few more deliveries yet to bat. And yes, 130 to 150 will be a good option.
Oh, that could be wide, but she has just put the bat on it. Tried to reach out. Probably wanted to hit to the point region. There is clearly too much gap there at the point. So quite surprisingly to see this feeling has been split. Hold to square on to the leg side, understanding that they like to pull the ball. Time so well. That was a good effort. But yet the ball has won the race. Another boundary. Much more boundary needed.
Great athleticism, and in this replay, we can see that effort has been taken from the fielder to stop the ball. Oh, that would have been stopped, but we just have to give the credit goes to that fielder. Jersey number 15 from Pahang, putting up a brilliant effort near to the boundary ropes. And finally, the ball wins that race.
It seems to show a bit of promise in bringing that quick hands and try to get to the line of the ball. It looks like a promising batter for me. Oh, the commentator goes, and that's cleaned it up. That was a loose delivery, meant to hit to the square, but didn't really get to the line of the ball. There you go.
Maybe the bowler would have listened to your words, I guess. It's a straighter one from the bowler, and finally, so that is actually kissing the stumps. Clean bowled. 116 for the loss of 6 here, NEGERI SEMBILAN.
Now the question is, they're just 4 runs away from 120, which Ron Julia has mentioned during the tour that they would like to put 120, and anything above that would be the advantage.
Maybe as a sports fan, like everyone, if I'm watching this game right from the very first ball, I like to see the scorecard of Negeri Sembilan at the first 10 overs, 60 for 1. And now you see 19.1. So, which means they literally try to put 40 to 50 runs only. If we see the scorecard of the first 10 overs of Negeri Sembilan, they would have probably gone for a 150 plus at this point of time. I hope you got it, like what I would like to say.
Yes, I get it. I'm just looking at the scorecard also. And also, let me tell you, Nurain and Juan Julia has had a partnership of 60. And then there was two zeros. And then there was Asjan won Juan Julia is 24. And then Juan Julia and Nick 21. Titi and Nick is 11. And the rest of the other is this history. Yes, they do not, coming back to your point, yes, they do not maintain the same momentum where they're losing wicket in between, and that's where the momentum has been back down.
It's like from a winning momentum to a losing verdict. You cannot do that. Only two deliveries yet to bowl in this final over of this first innings. But what a comeback this has been from Pahang. This team is brimming with full of confidence, and that the stamping work from the wicket keeper. But just have to check with the leg umpire. Clean work from the wicket keeper, just showing the full presence of her mind, going towards the ball. And obviously, this feels much more frustrated for the batter to step out immediately.
Even though she has come up towards the ball, but the bowler has shown enough clarity, keeping that ball even further away, but does not take anything from the wicket keeper. He knew where the ball coming is, making her gloves in the way of the ball, not allowing the batter comes in back to making sure get the stumps. Fatiha, the new batter, is making her way in for the remaining last ball. Still short of one run in 120. Well, Juan Julia will be happy for this total to see on the board. They're looking for a run. Will they be out?
Yes, that appeal came from the bowler. Anyhow, Negeri Sembilan finally, they just want to complete this innings by not scoring any big boundary or a six on the very last ball. So 120, I guess, from the Negeri Sembilan. It's going to be not an easy one from Pahang. In fact, in the previous match, we have seen how Kuala Lumpur have got bit trouble to chase that 89 runs. So anything can happen. This is the batting summary card of Negeri Sembilan, and you just have to give the credit goes to that opening batter. So putting up 47 of 50, and then comes Imanina, 22 of 31, and the rest there is no big numbers from Negeri Sembilan. 21 extras from Pahang. This has to be get noticed in this game. So Pahang need 121 from 20 overs. Don't go anywhere, and we will be back after this break.
Before we go to the break, let me get through to the bowling lineup. Let's have a look at one. Sharifa has been popping up in the bowling figure, taking 3 wickets, even the economy is slightly under 5, and then followed by Ainul and Ainur is sharing each one wicket. The rest of the bowler has been wicketless. Even the captain is also has been gone wicketless, and the wicket has been, and then only been able to restrict them in 120 runs in and giving 21 extra. We will see later when Negeri Sembilan come out to bowl and see how Pahang is on the chase. Do not go away. We'll catch you soon. Welcome back after the break, and of course, this is Nur Zara and Nur Ain. Tan has been partnering for Pahang. Oh, that's shaping in. Clearly going down the leg. City is really producing some really good pace, shaping that ball into the right hand.
0.4 and Pahang as of now they were trying to get as many as runs in the first over. This might be the plan and gone. First wicket for NEGERI SEMBILAN. CT Amra strike the first plate here, and she has got the first wicket here in the very first over, and she would be happy.
Let's have a look once again. He's really pushing hard and then shaping away that ball. Slightly this time wanted to go to the square of the side of the wicket. Getting thick inside edge and lose her life here in the middle. First blood drawn. New batter walking in Musfira. No. What Pahang need is here exactly the same thing as NEGERI SEMBILAN has done in the first inning. All they need to do is just be more watchful and hit through the gaps, looking for those singles, double, loose ball punished to the boundary. That will provide them a good stability.
Wicket in the very first over, Kamran. Have you ever imagined a start like this from NEGERI SEMBILAN, CT Amra? First choice bowler for them. Cleaned him up. That's a ripper. The stumps are cartwheeling and the ball is on fire, I guess. NEGERI SEMBILAN after coming from the innings break.
And that's a very good news for the NEGERI SEMBILAN. They have been while in the first ball, where looking at City, Amra is. Oh, that's another chance. Oh, that has been gone through.
I'm just thinking of like what am I witnessing in front of my eyes in this computer screen. My goodness, that takes a leading edge for that batter, and still CT Amra would have possibly gone for that ball to take that simple catch. 2 for 1 after the first over, Pahang.
And that's the ideal start for any team that would want to ignore Taylor will be doing the proceeding from the Golden Hope end. The wicket keeper.
Yeah, that while chasing, the openers have to laid a solid platform. So that is what the point I would like to mention here for Pahang, to rotate the strike and picking the gap smartly. Key contributions in this chase is only the foundation. So they are much more excited and energetic, and they need to give that brilliant running between the wickets.
Yes, indeed, that's a very good point, John, and also very much more to talk about is to rotating the strike, but also this surface become a bit difficult and slower, where the ball will slightly grip on the surface. This is the second game, and the last inning of the second game is probably a bit difficult. So the batter has to be very much cautious to making sure coming to the right of line of the ball, and that's been given wide. As you mentioned earlier, that partnership and the consistent singles, doubles will help them to keep the momentum up and relieve the pressure.
Nick Noor is a bowler. Musfira Noor. Oh, very close. And the batter has to be very, very careful In a tight chase like this, their composure and ability to pick the right deliveries make all the difference. So every run counts, and they are delivering two dot balls, and no big difference. You know, on conceding boundaries or sixes. Stamping work from the wicket keeper. I guess the batter is safely in a crease.
Look at this over going so far, dot wide and dot dot. Seems like Pahang is rarely taking the pressure so early, as just so good for the NEGERI Sembilan. Well, this time Spira decided to let it go.
Both batters are complementing each other perfectly. One anchors the innings while the other accelerates when it needed the most. Pahang definitely would have given a thought here not to lose any wickets inside the power play. They know this is not going to be the easy chase.
Well, if they want to win this game, John. Oh, that's another wicket. Probably, yes. Celebration tell you the story, and yes, it is. Second wicket. The Raiders' second over. Losing the two wickets back to back. Not really happening for Pahang, but everything is working in a way of NEGERI Sembilan. Look at that.
And even I was just thinking that why that batter felt a little bit pressurized to leave the ball like that. She just went for a big hit but couldn't get the timing right. And that's the end of her innings. It's Pahang really in big trouble. Excellent delivery from Nicknora Atilia. Right on the target, and the batter had no answer. That's a well earned wicket. A costly mistake between the wicket's hesitation and the sharp throw have done the trick in the earlier thing we have witnessed in the first innings. But this one, not the similar incident, but Nick Noor have got a wicket. Pahang 3 for 4-2.
This time down the leg. Rowdy said it's wide ball. 117 runs required in 18 overs, and required run rate is just below 7, which is quite doable. All they need to do is just to carry on and rotating the strike, singles, doubles.
And they're rushing up on getting the wickets very earlier in this game. This might be the plan from NEGERI Sembilan. So you know very well, right? Not only when we are seeing this match, even if you're witnessing any other international match or any domestic matches in cricket, obviously when a team putting up a bigger total, then obviously the second team who chases that score will get that extra bit of pressure.
Definitely, always the big total in such condition is the key, where the first 6 ball need to be bowled well and just take few wickets. And I think that's what NEGERI Sembilan is trying to do, is taking those 2 early wickets.
Four for two. Sitia Amra. And we know in the last over, she has got an opportunity to get that cotton ball. Lucky bowler from NEGERI Sembilan. This one played brilliantly on that side, picking the gap, and look at the placement. But we just have to check whether the ball kisses the boundary ropes or not. That one fielder just ran from her position to stop it.
Well, she has played that with so much authority. Narain, glorious shot, picking up that gap.
There's a contact. So dot ball 114 required from 17.1. So what is the equation right now for Pahang, Kamran?
Well, Pahang need to try to stay calm and relaxing, just to focus on maintaining singles and double. There will be loose ball, and they will be coming in the boundary just like this. Oh, that's been lucky. We get no ball. That all they need to do is just wait for the loose ball, utilize it. Single, double, rotation will be the key for chasing this total. And important thing is build the partnership. That will only the one way for them to get close to the victory.
Last ball to bowl in this over. The non-striker seems a little bit hesitated to go for that single. And they're just enjoying and playing this game, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, definitely. They need to enjoy it. Every ball has to be fun, but with that intensity to be making sure to take full advantage of it. The two capable batter is Riley there in the middle from Pahang, the captain of Pahang, Amalin, and Nur Ain. We have seen her with that glorious cover drive. And probably these two would want to stay there for a bit longer to making sure to release that pressure. One way to release the pressure, John, is to just making sure to rotate the strike. That will release the pressure as well as build that pressure on the opponent. We'll see whether these two are able to convert that pressure on them.
They will be thinking to get as many as wickets inside this power play. And earlier, the damage has been done by Nick Noor. He's been the critical bowler, no doubt in that. Amalin and Noor Ain will be having the full license to get as many as runs inside this first 6 overs. So that is what the strength they have in their hand. First ball was a dot and 2 runs.
I think that should be the way of rotating the strike. Just only one field, which is deep mid wicket, has been placed on the boundary. The rest of those all fielders are in the 30-yard. Amalin is slightly going early on the ball.
This is going to be the challenge for Pahang. But luckily, if they chase this in T20 cricket, I would say this will be the Diwali treat for them if they win this match.
Right. Every win is Diwali win here in this tournament. As we've seen the first game, there was a really much roller coaster for us. Even for us, we sitting on the com box and we were on the toes. We don't know who's gonna win and what's gonna happen the really next ball. But that was really entertaining and as well as nail biting game for us.
for the spectators who are watching this game. I would say this MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship 2025. Another matches is also happening in the different venue, STC Oval. And what just happened here in BAYUEMAS Oval is Nick Noor again takes a wicket for NEGERI SEMBILAN. Pahang, oh my word, in a short period of time at regular interval, they're losing another wicket. Goes for a bigger one, the batter, but straight away the fielder taking a simple catch. That's another wicket. It's 12 for 3 right now.
Well, they are in deep trouble. Pahang is not breathing fine. Losing their 3 wicket is just 4 over, scoring only 12 runs. NEGERI Sembilan is rallied up in the top of the game and on the driving seat. From the very first ball of this game, they have batted so well. They have created some good opening partnership. The captain Juan Julia, who is now the wicket keeper. Oh, that's risky. That's very risky. Lucky them, the ball been fumbled. Otherwise, that can be a cousin for them. Very well played, right on top of the fielder, and probably convert 2 runs. Cloud has been come into play right at the top of the BAYUEMAS over. Nice and windy. That will refresh a little bit of these athletes. Juan Julia is while busy adjusting the field, making sure everyone is set on the place. But as a captain, you need to be really active and keep thinking of every single ball. As you need to making sure when there is a no fall in the wicket, you need to bring another bowler where you see Juan Julia is rotating the bowler so well. And this is why they have been so successful taking those 3 wickets.
Just a single being scored. The very first ball of this over, and then comes the presence of mind for the batter to go and to take the 2 runs. Arifa, she's out there standing tall, giving a little bit of company with their co-partner Amalin, the non-striker. 15 for 3. Fuller 1. And just a single to finish off this over. So tidy over from Nudin. 5 overs got completed. Pahang looks very well balanced, but they've lost their 3 wickets for 16 runs.
Nice and cloudy here in the BAYUEMAS over. Usually in October, November, and December is the monsoon weather, where generally late in the evening, 3, 4 That's how the rains comes into play, and I really hope that no game being disturbed here. And we witness all the game fully finished. Short attempt, but get kicked outside edge. Leave no woman land.
I guess that's the beauty of Malaysian cricket, right? Like morning it may be sunny and maybe evening it may be like windy and there is a high possibility of rain disturbing the play, right? So you are the right citizen, who's been part of this Malaysia cricket for so long time, and you might be seeing these wonderful matches. And also, I guess you are the right one to talk about this more.
Exactly. I've been here for 18 years. The time I enter here, all I do is cricket, breathe cricket, eat cricket, drink cricket. That's all I do here. And the people here who is playing cricket is all my family. We are one family under the blue sky here, a multi rich culture here, and we all come from different part of the world enjoying the cricket. I personally have many teammates for different part of the world, Indian, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, and we enjoy the game of cricket here. And also, yes, of course, I've been associated with the MCA for quite so long, and observing the development cricket in Malaysia from the grassroots to the national level. So I've witnessed so many things over the period of time, and still, there's a right uppish attempted shot, but not really get the better elevation. Managed to only get 2 runs.
Anyway, talking about MCA, this Malaysia Cricket Association has been incredibly supportive from organizing tournaments to nurturing young talent. Uh, their efforts are really helping women's cricket grow in the country. Uh, you might have seen this news, like Malaysia men's cricket team been qualified for the upcoming T20 World Cup. So it's great to see how the MCA is backing women's cricket, giving players the platform to showcase the skills and compete at higher levels. So apart from the grassroots, so this is the right stage for these talents to showcase their skill and also to develop their game better and better.
Exactly, that's what they say, that every drop is making you feel the water bottle or the glass. So every step towards development is really helpful for the Malaysia, even for the long term, yes. But what I can see from the first and now is the development has been one of the mainstream focus for the Malaysian cricket, and not just credit goes to the Malaysia Cricket Association, but also the school organization, and let's not forget the parents uh, who has been very much supportive to making sure the kids goes for the training and all this. Without those parents, wouldn't be possible to this tournament happening. So credit goes to the parents as well as the teachers, the school, everyone has contributed equally. That's Empire Rowdy said. It's a power play done. 27 for 3. Well, Pahang in the heavy breath, yet to find the stability, where NEGERI Sembilan is Riley on the smile, feeling their movement here in the driving seat. So, John, there's a lot of cricket going on here. There was, when I talk about a way earlier, there's only one club. When I talk about 2007, oh, that's full toss being given, not really executed well. Just get take it edge. I'm an interested for single, but if I said no, though. And now, if you look at the Malaysian cricket website or any other Google it, there is plenty of social clubs, and there is so much tournament. There is so much cricket going on. A lot of cricket here in Malaysia, and let me tell you, in 2024, Malaysia is one of the country who has hosted a lot of games happen in the calendar year. And last year we have hosted also World Cup Women Under 19, which India has won. So Malaysia is a rich country when it comes to the cricket playing as well.
Not pretty much wrong on calling this name from the Malaysian men's cricket team, Muniandi. So yep. So whether it's like T20 leagues or women's tournaments or grassroots games, cricket has become a sport that thrives everywhere. So it's a global sport played and celebrated across continents. Nowadays, if any a baby is getting born in any street, not only in India or not only in Singapore or Malaysia or in any other countries. So if you just go and ask to that particular kid who's been grown from a baby to the kid from level 1 to level 2, suddenly if you just ask them to talk about cricket, they are going to talk more about this sport, because that is the beauty of cricket. So nowadays, it's not about the sports broadcaster. Cricket is being talked from everywhere, from all around the streets.
That's right. The cricket has been also one of the main sports in the world, which is the second highest following sport in the world as well. So cricket is something that has been grown over the period of time. Oh, that's the no ball being bowled once again. But this time, Amalin is taking advantage. But will that ball goes to the boundary? No, that's a good chase.
And that ball is going almost over the head for the batter to play that shot. It's slightly, a tough call for the batter. And straight umpire doing his duty. So free hit signal has been announced from the straight umpire after so long time. So he is doing his duty. So, yep.
Correct.
Now
These two umpires are very much more exercise compared to the others games, since in the morning they have been on the move.
Everywhere you look, cricket is leaving its mark, inspiring young players, entertaining fans, and growing this sport globally. Even if I'm not wrong, in the last week I just saw a feed, a cricket tournament which is happening in Canada. Our old cricketing legends is playing in the tournament. 7 overs. Pahang 35 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets here. So let us just come to this game. 86 needed from 13.
And the required run rate is just rightly decently to be played. If they are managed to develop this partnership, it's just under the 7, which is very much doable. The pacer has been introduced from the Golden Hope end. Oh, that has been pulled well, nicely, but not really much elevation on the bat. Managed to get 2 runs. Well, John, let me tell you a little add on to that our conversation. I'm so happy to see some states are previously there were only few states who's been working closely on the development, but now Sabah Sarawak has taken it also part of this development. They're working now even closely and quicker on the development. Before it was very rare to see Sabah and Sarawak teams in the action in any level of cricket. Where it goes to Malaysian Cricket Association as well. That's an appeal, and Empire said yes, it has some bat on it. Very good bowling, and the wicket keeping has been one of the strength for NEGERI Sembilan. Another wicket.
So whenever if you're talking about a particular topic, there is a wicket which is coming for Negeri Sembilan or Pahang, and you see how she has started doing that celebration. Maybe she got felt really, uh, judged quite little later whether the ball is having the contact with the bat or not. So that's the confusion from the bowler. But after getting the signal from the wicket keeper, yes, Pahang have lost another wicket. No, Nesrina just given the 2 runs and she has picked up a wicket. 7.2, Pahang really, really in big trouble. 37 for the loss of 4.
Well, the medical assistant is there just to making sure, have a look at him. She is fine. To making her, I hope she's not really hurt much, but probably she needs a bit of treatment. She will be okay. Yeah, so whenever we talk about something that something happened, either the wicket fall or run out or a catch drop, but before that, let's have a look at the bowling of Pahang. As Ainul Fadiha is bowling 4 overs and taking 1 wicket, as well as Sharifa is also bowling 4 overs, 3 wickets. Ain Amalina is also bowling 3 overs, giving 20 runs and taking 1 wicket. That has been the bowling figure by them, and that's where NEGERI Sembilan is at the moment operating with the ball. City on top, taking 1 wicket, but highlighted is Nick Noor. Hila is taking 2 wickets, as well as Noor Nasrina as bowling also 0.2 and already taking 1 wicket. So far at the moment, NEGERI Sembilan Riley on the roll, allowing Pahang to score only 37 runs. Look at the scoreboard of 15.63 run rate per over, which is still doable. All they need is to build a partnership. Amalin is there for quite some time, scoring 13 runs and 15 delivery. The cloud has pushed back. The sun is come up on the top, and we are right here in the middle of the game. 84 required in 12.4 overs.
So better I should ask you right now, are you sitting and doing commentary in BAYUEMAS Oval or in any other New York or in California?
Oh, I would say that's the beauty of Malaysia. 1 second is there, another second the sun's out. You cannot experience this anywhere in part of the world, but just when it comes to Malaysia, this is how the Tropicana. You and I will, if I tell you, wouldn't be surprised. On the one road you're driving, it will be rain. On the other side of the road, there will be no rain. So that's the beauty of Malaysia.
It's not just about the game, the weather and the natural beauty here added a special charm. Cool breezes, occasional showers, and lush green outfields make BAYUEMAS Oval a delight for players and fans alike. This venue is not only for the grassroots players, and I guess you are the right one to describe. You might have witnessed a lot of achievements and milestones from many world-class players of Malaysian cricket. It's perfect for the cricket mornings of fresh. The air is crisp and the ground looks picture perfect for a match. And you just have to appreciate from the groundsman, even though if there is any interruption, disturbance of play from the rain, immediately the groundsman will come and work.
Yes, indeed. Before we call up, that's 8 over 37 before. Yes, of course, the credit goes to the groundman. They're doing so hard work, even though there's a camera crew, broadcaster, another officials. But if the groundman does not give you the ground, this show cannot be set and run. The credit goes to the groundman as well, who has been so hard work to prepare the ground for the show and only able to put that show together for all our viewers. And that's me feeling once again. Will they get another two? Yes, indeed they will. Miss Fielding is been concerned for the Negeri Sembilan.
This equation will be on their mind for Pahang. 39 for the loss of 4. Coming onto the crease. Maybe she timed it not perfectly. The ball has been landed safely on that area. These 2 runs at least will give them a lot of relief.
Well, I really like the approach of Amalin. She's pushing everything for the second one. This is what make me feel so much attract to her run between the wicket.
Waited for the ball to play that shot. If they were going for any risky single, surely they will be in the trap of dismissal. So this is the stage where the chase can really get tricky. What about the word called partnerships? Last game also, and also in this match, you have not come across that word called partnerships for the batter.
And that's the backbone of every innings, every game. If you do not develop any partnership, you hardly can get a good total or you hardly can win the game without building a partnership. The partnership in every aspect of life, even in the game, is very vital. Brilliant run between the wicket, exceptional running. And that could be give them a relief of breather. So that we come to end of over number 9, 4-3 for 4.
The bowlers on the other end will smell an opportunity, tight lines and clever field placements and pressure to force mistakes. 9 overs done and dusted here, 43 for the loss of 4. And yes, the weather looks good. The sun seems to be out. 78 needed from Levin. Bowls down the leg side. And the batters are ready to give much more work for the wicketkeeper.
Yes, Juan Jula is the national women team wicket keeper. It seems like he got some cramp, but yeah, the teammate comes to an action and help. Ali a strong lead. And that's the reason she was pushing when she were batting. And she also often go on the top of the order for the national side as well. So this is a usual occasion for her. Nothing new. Amaline is showing some stability and promise in doing the captain role for her team. Or that Api could take the Amaline out of the middle, but the bowler doesn't seem really convinced and not really a view. It seems kind of a bit close.
Still, they have a lot more options in their hand right now. But will Ainur is going to give a good contribution with Amalin? So that is a question. That seems to be a big question mark, which is popping out in everyone's mind, not only myself, except now. No big runs scored by Pahang, and this one will create another problem for the bowler.
Yes, indeed. That's a very good question. You have popped it up, mentioned it here that I know will be contributing or staying and give a good company to Amalin, where Amalin looks very good and positive here. Rotating the strike while run between the wicket has been good from her side. Oh, she tried to push that away. Very good area has been executed. All these bowlers are capable to bowl so well, but all they need to do is to invest in a bit of time with the coaches, go for a more station, bowl more as much as you can. If you are a beginner or if you are playing cricket, if you're a bowler or a batter, the best way to be better is to spend more time and do the practice. Oh, that has been picked that gap so well, hitting in the right areas. Another double.
So, ready to give a thought on the previous game where Kuala Lumpur got stuck in the middle at one point of time when they were losing their wickets at regular intervals. And now you see the composure, some smart running between the wickets and well timed shots. They are also finding the gaps to rotate strike efficiently and punishing anything loose. They have the fielder out there in that area. So, very, very clever and smart running. And they have to be very, uh, careful and cautious. 10 overs, 60 balls contest have got over. Pahang, 48 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets here.
We're going to
So
have
the
a
umpire,
shot.
yeah, drink break. Sholha Farisa. She's been introduced to bowl. Her first over after 60 balls have been got over in this game. Pretty much an interesting call from the skipper to give the ball to Noor. Oh, full toss. Given that full license for the batter to hit the ball towards the deep mid wicket area, and they have the fielder out there in that space.
But there was a chance also for the square leg fielder to carry, was fell short a bit. Saleh Farisha is the new bowler. That's wide ball being bowled. Umpire has been so active since morning from the very first game, and they are continuously engaged. Another white.
There are questions like this will be popping in their mind right now for Pahang when they see the score card 51 for the loss of 4 to target the overs to handle the pressure situation, singles, twos, and smart running. Bowled straight up and just played in that gap. Oh, someone is in the trouble. She needs to come back to her place immediately. And can you see that smile from the striker? Amalin. Why is that call from her? That smile as the answer.
Chance of the run out. Oh, that's been laziness. Laziness shown by the point fielder. It could be easy run out. Well, I like the intent of these two batters when it's come to run between the wicket. Reason being why they are pushing for every single ball to run and make those singles to make it double. But it has to be very clear, loud, clear call by each of them. Also, it's very challenging, John, when you're playing in such condition when the hot sun is really up popping and you require run rate. If the pressure is there, you are dealing at the same time a lot of things. But as a batter, very chance of the catch in Juan Julia will never compromise on that. And look at that celebration.
And you were the one literally saying that the wicketkeeper has to be very, very cautious, even though she's been experienced campaigner for her side. But have a look at the dismissal. That's a simple catch being taken from her, going immediately towards the ball. And what about Pahang? 53 for 5. This is not the same match what we have witnessed earlier in the same venue. It is not the Kuala Lumpur. It's Pahang. 53 for 5 after the 11 overs.
So that's a heartbreaking moment for Pahang. Not being able to push the ball as they would want to. They are trying, but they're not really able to utilize every single ball. Where, on the other hand, NEGERI Sembilan is really up in the driving seat and not allowing Pahang to push that ball. Amalin is still there, scoring 23 runs on 27. And now it's time for her to just pedal up a bit because that required run rate is just going up. It's almost 8 runs per over. And this is the time where they need to slightly push.
So, what do you think suddenly when you see the situation like this for Pahang from being playing right from the very first over, and they've lost 53 for 5, which means they've lost their half of their side. The regular batters just went back to the pavilion and sitting and enjoying this game. Maybe for them, this could be a learning aspect. We just want to think in their perspective. Playing the first game in this tournament, challenges was there, and what I was just telling that this is the learning curve for both the teams.
Oh, that's another down the leg. I think Amalin has managed to put some bat on it. Seems like they cut it off for two. As I totally agree with you because these tournament is meant to organize. It's just purely for the experience curve. Again, those experience because not everyone comes with a luxury cricketing background or a regular player. All these kids are school going kids. Not everyone is training on the daily basis. That's the reason why the national players has a squad that has been picked well. Amalin is trying her best to get more runs as he can. All these national players has been split in the different groups to provide some stability and also mixing up some international players to also those youngsters who've been part of the team can gain some knowledge and experience, and that should be their way. And that's the purpose by organizing this tournament. And a lot of girls will be identified through this tournament and will be picked for the development.
That's a good word that you've mentioned on the development and training programs. Uh, it is very crucial for the players, I guess. They help improve technique when they want to improve their game or skill. It's not only fully depend on their fitness or their game technique, maybe the game awareness. So in Malaysia, the initiatives by the MCA gives players structured coaching, regular practice sessions, and the exposure to competitive matches, which is helping them grow into skilled and confident cricketers. Uh, the players and the champions which we are seeing right now on screen, they are very well trained in their earlier days, and you can see the impact of these training programs on the field.
Yes, indeed, and these kind of tournaments, leagues should be happen happen more often. So these girls should not be stopped polishing. Well, all these girls need to be involved as they need this kind of windows to be come in and utilize those opportunities. And also, when you or keep organizing such tournaments like this, the parents also get attracted, as you can see a clear aim and vision for them. So this has been a great initiative. Well, as I mentioned earlier, that this has been the third consecutive tournament for the girls, which is happening the past 2 months. And also credit goes to those association who have involved here in this tournament. And I will also, those who listen to me, those who are not engaged, will encourage them to build a team and bring those girls into action. And we see probably, oh, that's chance of the run out and one. Julia did not have enough hand to it. The throw gone Riley up so top on the head of it. That was a good throw. Slightly up and up. Sometimes we don't really know where the talent coming from. And suddenly one team's come and 2, 3 talent has popped up and they all take all of our attention.
And if we compare the last two matches, which has happened at the same venue, we never came across to see the proper left-hander. So this is the first time, I guess, I'm witnessing left-hand batter from one side, Pahang. So left-right combination, it's always been the problems for the bowler. And these are the terms which is very well known, used by the sports broadcasters whenever they do a commentary. 12 overs, Pahang 61 for 5 right now. Now, this scenario, this equation can be done or not. As a sports lover and also as a spectator watching this match, I'm also having the same doubt. 60 needed from 8. New is the bowler. Back into the attacker. It's straight.
Oh, that passed through. That passed through. A poor fielding there. And a 4-run. Zamalin decided to go hard on it. And it's quite doable. The question was whether do they able to do it. So, yes, as far as Amalin is there, it's quite doable.
$12.1 Pahang now. They might be literally getting used to this condition. Amalin is the only hope. I guess what I've mentioned, it is right. Amalin is the last hope.
Well, that's really good running between the wicket. I was almost about to cut you off and wanted to tell you, look at that Amalin, how much she's pushing for the second. So good to see. If you are a youngster watching this, watch her. Is just barely how much she's pushing for the second. And that's a good thing to see. Oh, that's praising her. Chance of the catch and is taken. Once again, the commentator calls. Oh dear. Amalin wouldn't be happy. Pahang won't be happy. Everything goes in the way of NEGERI Sembilan. It was an easy lollipop ball. Didn't really get good enough bat on it. But what a innings Amalin has played here. 34 of 33 delivery. The last hope was there. But we are still not done yet.
I'm just thinking, like, what Pahang is going to do for the next few overs when they were losing their wickets like this. They've lost at another batter, and the pressure is mounting. The bowler delivered a perfect line and length. No Sholha. The batter couldn't negotiate it. Back-to-back wickets. Pahang under serious pressure. So it is now the responsibility of the tail enders now have to show composure and try to add as many as runs as possible. This is the kind of collapse that can completely change the momentum in the T20 match. So here the proverb and the lesson that every player from Pahang and also from the NEGERI Sembilan has to take is not only the learning curve and also the momentum. They are doing the same damage again and again. A wicket in the previous delivery and another ball, 2 wickets in 2 deliveries for this bowler. And have a look at this dismissal. Plum in front, No need to wait for the straight umpire signal. And she knows that's a wicket. Excellent piece of a delivery from Noor.
Salah Marisha is happy. Or two, and what a comeback. 2 wicket back to back. And this is what we call it comeback, bounce back. Suddenly, Pahang is drowning, losing their 7 wicket on just 67 runs. They still have their many overs to remain. It's still doable. Is there anyone who can stay for Pahang, who can hit some boundaries, bring that required run rate down? Oh, that's another wicket, and that's the hat trick here. I believe that's the first hat trick here in the MCA Women T20 Interstate Championship 2024. Have a look at that once again. No clue whatsoever.
First hat trick in this MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship 2025. Plum in front, known taking a brilliant these 3 wickets. We have to talk a lot more on this. 3 wickets in 3 consecutive deliveries. The bowler has made a history for the very first time in this MCA Interstate Women's T20 Championship. The field is erupting in celebration and the crowd goes wild. Unbelievable. A hat trick in T20 cricket is always a special one. I think this is the right time. Her family, relatives, her friends, each and everyone will be happy on watching this wonderful moment. This is absolutely a fantastic occasion for her to get her first hat trick, maybe.
And that will be she will remember this for the remaining rest of her life, because always the first hat trick is a special one.
Overs, Pahang 68 for the loss of 8 here. And again, they just moved on to another critical bowler who did a lot of damage very earlier in this game of second innings. Nick Note. Well, Kamran, you just have to, talk related to the last over. That brilliant 3 wickets from the bowler who bowls. The 3 beautiful deliveries at an important time, pressure situation. Now the game is all in the hands of NEGERI SEMBILAN.
Yes, indeed. They were rightly on the driving seat from the very first ball. They have taken 2 early wickets, not allowing them to, settling down. As you can see, there is no one who stood apart from just the captain. Amalin was there for quite some time, scoring 34 of 33 deliveries. The remaining batter didn't really find themselves home in the middle and losing the sport so early, where NEGERI SEMBILAN bowler has been exceptionally good with the ball. In particular, hat-trick bowler. Oh, wickets. Swaleha has been bowling 2 overs, taking 12 runs and taking 4 wickets. The chance of the run out could be, and now.
Losing quick wickets in clusters, and the tailenders now have a huge task ahead to add any meaningful runs. So 50 runs needed from 6.3. Is there any good memories you have, Kamran, from the tailenders? Any greatest matches you have seen that they're winning for their team?
Yes, indeed. If we're talking about here in Malaysia, many memories. If we're talking about international, yes, he won a lot. That's a lot of here happened where Hong Kong and Malaysia was playing here. Most recent one, as there was so much drama going on in the Triangular series and as well as the Tri Nation series. So many, so many games that I've witnessed here. The very biomass over, but only possible when someone from Pahang can do this as well.
Last over, Negeri Sembilan were fully in charge. That one bowler literally turned the entire course of this match on getting that hat trick. Played in the gap. Yes, runs like this needed for Pahang at this moment. At the same time, they should not lose any wickets.
14 overs gone, 74 for losing 8. And definitely they will be coming with the similar bowler. And why not? Australia, Asia will continue. Third over.
I know La Fatia. Momentum is firmly with the Negri Semblan. The bowlers are in complete control and the fielding side is loving this collapse. Door again, 12 for 4. But have a look at that angle from Noor Solha Parisha. Just going with that same flow. And still she has got one more over to bowl. You have to remember this thing also. This will create another problem for Pahang. When you have a strong bowler like Noor Solha Parisha, and she is doing a lot of damage in this game.
But definitely, she's not really offering much pace, but what she is doing is to putting the ball in the right area, straight to the stump, which is difficult for the batter like that to get through with it. Good bowling, good control at the moment here. She's just one wicket away from the fifth wicket, and if she managed to get that wicket, she will be probably the first bowler at the moment here in this contest.
What they have to think 5.2 overs, which is left, and still Pahang, mm, they do have the confidence in their mind to chase the score. Even they would have went across more matches like this. The problems and the challenges which they have faced. No ball signal from the straight umpire. What I would like to suggest for Pahang at this moment, they need to utilize this opportunity.
Exactly, they need to utilize this opportunity as well as they need to look and steal the runs. His required run rate is just 8, which is still doable, but they need someone to hit few boundaries where the required run rate will be dropped and will make them give them more chances to get closer to the total. Bit of disappointment by herself. She thinks that could be a wicket for her. And she's trying to get that wicket. Still have one last over after this.
High full toss, played at the offside, and they are still appealing. That's a legal delivery, something like that. But the straight umpire has the different announcement from his place. That is going above the waist, and no ball signal from the straight umpire. Another free hit opportunity come run. Once again, it's happening in the same over. So God is giving two sweets for Pahang.
And yet to utilize it. Oh, umpire said that is with a bat, but also come to over number 15, 80 for 8.
That was absolutely very unfair and unlucky for a bowler like Noor, since it is a free hit delivery. Just imagine if the ball is not a free hit delivery, that would have been gone. Plumb in front. So in free hit, only the runouts will be counted. 15 overs, 80 on the board. Pahang for the loss of 8. Are we going to witness another anticlimax drama in this game like the last match?
Well, it doesn't seem to be happen as Pahang is now very silent, not really showing much approach towards chasing these runs, where they have put another pacer, like a wide ball. Siti Hamra is looking for me a very promising bowler for me, looking at her run up and try to push that ball hard, hit that egg hard. Look at that run up, so smooth, nice build up. Look at that push. She can be a really good expect for the development, and if she continue train well under the good coaches and hard work, she can really make up to the national spot. What are your thoughts on this, John?
I'm just thinking they still have 2 wickets in their hands. Siti Amra, she's been so excellent. Oh, lot of time for the fielder to collect the ball and hit the stumps. But what just happened? Why she is so late? Like a latecomer to the school.
Well, they know that they are going to win it. So when you know that you are going to win, you seem to be relaxed. And this is why it's happening. There's no crunch moment where everyone needs to be rightly on the toes, where Negeri Sembilan feels that they are rightly on the driving seat. So that's not just put so much pressure. Just stay relaxed and calm.
Definitely, it is not going to be the easy task for the Pahang tail enders. Short ball and the wicket keeper finally. Yes. With the adjustments, collected the ball. But still, this game is not yet got over. They just have to check the heartbeat of all the spectators who are watching this game from this venue. And we need to raise the questions on that.
The spectator might have a good, probably not that much heart rate beat going on, but the parents and the teachers from the school and the coaches will have a bit higher heart rate.
And also to make sure, do they have the BP tablets in their hand?
Oh,
Last ball. Problems with the bowler, and no chance for the fielder to stop this delivery. That ball went like a tracer bullet.
Just helping to guide the ball. And it has no way and no chance for the fielder to chase it down. Much more boundary needed. Will they be able to get more boundary in this 4.1 over? Only 33 runs required, John, and it's quite doable. Just few more boundary will help them to get closer to the chase. That's the end of over number
88 for it.
16.
Bowls down the leg side, and high possibility throwing the ball from that area to hit the stumps. 3.5 overs, which is left. 32 is the ask. Now, Kamran, you may get a thought on this match. Slightly, Pahang is giving a little bit of hope for the dugout.
Yes, indeed, every run, every boundary. You see, the boundary has been hit. That also bring the run rate, has bring it down. And also, if there is another one or two more boundary, that could be a better run between the wicket. Has been good. The non-striker has made her way to the keeper's side so quick. I think that's where they wanted to put the final and try to see how she can swing the bat hard and try to get few boundaries, at least 2-3 boundaries will definitely help to get them close.
Oh, she is feeling the pain right now. I guess she might be okay. And also, she needs the medical assistance immediately.
I guess she has some hamstring issue, and it's pretty understandable that sun is hitting so hard and it drain you so much quickly, especially when you are on the move. She will be treated by the medical assistant, and she will be fine. I think she just needs some electrolyte and some rest. Oh, that's been given out, and she has taken the FIFA. This is what she wanted, and this is what she get it. Look at her thanks to the God, bringing her forehead and kissing the ground, says, "Thank you, God." Have a look at it once again. That's the celebration. North Valia Croatia has the only one girl at the moment here so far in this contest, taking the FIFA. She is doing the job alone for the team. In 9 wickets, he is the only one who's taking the FIFA. Last woman comes in. Will she be able to get another wicket in the remaining 3 balls? Outstanding bowling. 3.3 over 20 runs been given, and FIFA under her name. Only one girl at the moment here in the MCA Women's T20 Interstate Championship 2025.
My question is still she has another 3 more deliveries yet to go. And if you're a someone, this might be a emerging talent or a legendary player or upcoming cricketer who is watching this match, maybe you'll get a thought, and you should get a thought. 5 wickets in an innings, including 3 in a row, is a display of absolute skill, precision, and dominance. Last girl out from Pahang is Nurul. She is the new batter, stepping in to join with Noor Iman. So unbelievable. A hat-trick plus a fiver in the same spell. That's a dream performance. Pahang are completely under the pump now, and this will be talked about for a long time. This will be talked about for ages. Kamran.
Yes, indeed. But if no one remember, she will remember for the rest of her life. And probably this is the first fiver and the first hat trick in her cricketing journey. Last ball of her spell. This could be remembered by her and her teammates and whoever, especially her family. So pleased and happy from her performance.
Definitely. But last ball of this over, is there any drama? Will she is going to get it or not? Still, she has one more delivery to finish off her spell. That's a wide signal given by the straight umpire. So I just want to quickly ask this question. So you might have seen the many players in and around your field, and as a coach or as a sports lover, when you get to see a player taking a hat trick or a fiver, what would be the confidence level?
Oh, forget about the hat trick, but let me tell you, if the bowler take 1 wicket, they boost like a high in the sky. Confidence level goes so much high, and it make you a total different bowler. And when it's come to the hat trick, oh, that make you right on the top of your game. So you can ask her later after this inning how you feel after taking those 3 wickets and then the fiver in a similar game. That's the end of her outstanding spell. 4 overs, 24 for 5. Give a big round of applause to this young late Noor Saleha. Outstanding bowling figure. And the credit goes to the captain also, Juan Julia, who has been utilizing her in the right time and the right age. Also require a great leadership as well, because sometimes we do have a lot of talent, but we have been wasted just because we do not get a good leadership. It's very important for the talent to be utilized under the great leadership.
"27 needed from 3. Pahang, but they don't have the next batter to come and bat. This is the last wicket. Oh my word. And in a tensed up situations like this, they need to feel this pressure, and they have to understand the concept and also the logic of this equation. So presence of mind and also the game awareness has to be there with them. 26. This can be done or not.
It's pretty hard for as of now, but anything can be happen. But it doesn't seem to look a positive from the Pahang side, even though Nur Ayman is there for quite some time, but she's not been able to connect any ball. Yes, she's been able to rotate the strike. It has been given wide.
It doesn't want to go with the pacer. Adding a spin option. Norin. Placement was right and slight fumble from the fielder. So
Oh,
as
no
a
way.
batter, imagine like if you were on the middle supporting with Noor Iman, what you will be doing for this equation?
Well, a lot of drama going on. Let me come back to your question, but there's another player has been fallen. Similar occasion, hamstring. Yes, it seems like this. The medical team need to be also look at that medical team is running towards the player. There you go. He has been also on the run. So many things going on, John. Since morning, Empire has been in action every second ball. The medical team has been on the work as well. Hamstring is just because purely heat, which is hitting so hard here. For all these youngsters, not been so much well prepared. Actually, it's very much challenging. Even though when I'm playing also in the senior level, we also find so much challenging to maintain dehydrated and also to be staying fit and focused. Credit goes to all these youngsters, these girls who has been staying strong and doing the best for the states, for the team. Lot of water need to be drinking. Neutral electrolyte need to be taken. As these 2 weeks will be very much hyper for all these cricketers. You miss, I miss, almost hitting the stump. I thought for a second that it's clean the bills, but lucky, got through with it.
After that slight thing which happened on the field, a player getting a fall on the ground, immediately she got that medical assistant and she got that good support with her teammates. Still, we have 2 more overs which is left to bowl. 23 needed from 2.1. The game is already on the progress for these two sides. 50-50 call. Oh, big full toss. That's a beautiful catch from the wicketkeeper from behind the stumps. And even the straight umpire was little bit get confused. Is this a cricket or some other different sport?
That look at that support coming from the teammate, saying that's fine, it's okay. Let's focus on the next ball. A great glove work behind the stump by the wicket keeper. And that's what I always said, that sometimes you need 1 or 2 words, and that will be enough for you to be encouraged. And nevertheless, it comes to end of over number 18, but that's 100 up for Pahang. They've been struggling, but they still managed to put 100 Runs losing their 9 wickets. Will this overturn and over the game?
Hundred coming up for the Pahang at last, finally. But we need to appreciate this fighting spirit from Pahang, even though they seems to be not been worried or not regretting what the rest of the other batters which did in this match. In fact, they failed to score the runs. Tailenders are doing their duty. So it's like they're just taking the extra bit of work in their shoulders. Oh, quick presence of mind for that single.
The required run rate is just above 10. Only big boundaries. 3 to 4 will bring this game alive. Other than that, Negeri Sembilan is rightly on the driving seat. Hung is never been allowed from the ball one till now. Oh, that's wild swing. Safe landed. Chance. Oh, that's been
And
dropped.
there is a lot of chances being taken by the Negri Semblan, and the bowler immediately is going and having a chat. I guess there is a change in the fielding too. This time for the right hand batter. 18 needed from 1.3. Nick Noor bowling her last over. Dot ball.
Two ball remaining for 19th over, and that's gone way wider. Empire has no hesitation. Call it for the right. I think Negri Sembilan bowler should not be worried of now getting knocked. There's no way whatsoever that can chase down here, as the final run rate is just above. But they more, even they are last man. That's chance. They're looking for two. Would they get 2 runs? Non-striker is so quick for the single.
One more delivery is it to go. From the very first ball to till this over, Pahang, if I just want to call the team as only one word, is the fighting spirit. This team is full of warriors. They can play till the last over and till the last ball. 19 overs been done and dusted. 107 for the loss of 9 here. So which means they need 14 from the last over. Don't go anywhere. We need to see who is going to be victorious in this match, in this last 6 deliveries. 2 big hits or 3 big hits will be a win for Pahang, but 2 big hits, definitely this match will be on the close line.
Oh, that's cleaner up, and that's done and dusted. NEGERI Sembilan has cleared it up in 19.1 over, 107 runs. And let's have a look once again.
This is the wicket delivery. The bowler is getting a longer run up, and straight away that ball dismantling the stumps. Negri Semblana won this match by 13 runs. I was just telling that before this over is getting started, it's going to be a tight and a risky situation for this both teams. But what a fight back! What a comeback from Negri Semblin, and also there's been the fighting spirit shown by Pahang women. So this is the batting summary card and also the match summary of both this team. Van putting up a big show, 47 of 50, and Nurin Imanina 22 of 31. And you just have to give a big round of applause to Noor Shulha Farisha for her first fifer in this tournament, and also the hat-trick being taken by her. 5 wickets in 4 overs. She's been conceding one day 24 runs. So she is a real game changer in this match. There is no big doubt on that. And Negri Semblan they won this match by 13 runs and they've shown a lot of fight back till the last over. So this match went like a absolute nail-biting one.
Yes, indeed. And this is the summary from here on top. We'll catch you down in a while for the presentation. Thank you so much for watching.
What a game we have witnessed here in the MCA Women T20 Interstate Championship 2025. Early this afternoon, NEGERI Sembilan has won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. And now NEGERI Sembilan managed to put 120 runs in 20 overs. Only the captain, Juan Julia, has managed to put 47 of 50 deliveries. And in return, Pahang has managed to put only win a few runs, and then they're not been able to win. We have been witness few outstanding bowling spells, but we cannot forget one of the outstanding bowling spell by one of the bowler. But before I call upon in front Mr. Saiful to please present our Man of the Match award, and it's been none other than Nur Saleh Farisha as to taking 5 wickets in 4 over outstanding bowling. Please come forward and receive your Man of the Match award. Outstanding bowling. She has manned the hat-trick as well as the fifer of this innings. First of all, how do you feel after the outstanding spell?
Assalamualaikum. Firstly, Alhamdulillah. And saya sangat bersyukur apa yang saya ada sekarang. Dan thank you for my parents sebab doakan saya semoga berjaya apa semua, tak terputus-putus doakan saya. Dan saya terima kasih kepada my coach Faiz Nasir dan Fikri Makram dan juga Cikgu Kamarudin. Terima kasih kerana telah didik saya, telah membuat saya sampai saya ke peringkat sekarang. Saya sangat bersyukurlah. Terima kasih atas doa orang yang doakan saya lah. Terima kasih.
All right, well done and enjoy your Man of the Match. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's it from the presentation here, and we will catch you all tomorrow for another outstanding of this contest. Thank you very much.